Welcome to the Alan Berry Reports TV show. I'm Alan Berry Laboucan. I'm the editor of the Alan Berry Reports and the host of this show. Thank you very much for joining us today. Today I'm going to talk about, this is another segment of our Resource Stocks Talk, and I think this is about the 6th edition now. All the past shows are on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Alan Berry Reports. And in today's show, I'm going to talk about Sandgold Corporation. Before talking about the company, I always like to get the disclosure out of the way. So we're not shareholders of the company. They do have one of the banner spots on our website, and they are also a featured company in our on our email newsletter. Originally, I've been following Sandgold for about the last 4 or 5 years, and I added them into the report. It was back in October 30th, 2008, and that was our 20th edition. And if you haven't received that, you can go to our website. There'll be a link later, and in the website you can find that. Just look for our past reports, and you'll find the 20th edition, and you can find what we first started talking about Sandgold. And one of the key things that we watch them do through as we're following them is they transition from being a pure exploration company into a gold mining company. When they brought their Rice Lake gold mine into production a couple years ago, and at the same time, they've been just as busy with their drilling as they have been with their mining operations, and those two things always in a mining company go hand in hand. Mining companies, as they're mining out a deposit, they want to be finding something new to produce. Otherwise, they'd run out of gold to produce. And Sandgold has been very busy with the drilling. One of the things that sort of prompted us to start covering them in the report at the time that we did was the discovery of what they call their hinge zone. Their hinge zone found in close proximity to. They have quite a network of underground workings on at the Rice Lake mine, and the hinge zone was very high grade, good intersections, but what was also very compelling about it was that it was close to some of these underground workings. And so when you're close to the underground workings like that, it gives them easier access to that deposit. And subsequently, over the last couple of years, they recently started producing some of the rock from that hinge zone. And again, it's a very high-grade discovery. It's very exciting. Now, since they started finding the hinge zone, they've also been doing exploration in other parts of the project, again in fairly close proximity to the underground workings, and they've continued over the last couple of years to make new discoveries. One of them is called the 007 zone, and there's a couple others. You can find it on their website. And so that, that combination of producing gold and then also replacing it with new discoveries that will be future mines. What's also very exciting about that is that the high grade that they're finding is higher grade than what they've been producing. So they're able to replace the produced ounces with more high grade, and that's a very good combination for the long haul. The recent discovery is really exciting. They have what they're calling their RL East Zone is a new discovery, and why that's so exciting is that not only is it the highest grades that they've been finding at the Rice Lake complex, it's also over some of the thickest intersections, and this recent discovery has really started to catch the attention of a lot of the investing community. One of the really nice things about this whole situation with Sandgold is they become a producer at a time when gold is trading at record prices, and now they're also finding some of the highest grades that they've found, and that is to be mined in the future. I've got a very bullish outlook on the price of gold going forward, based on long-term supply and demand fundamentals. So being a unhedged gold producer at a time when you've got record gold prices, and now they're coming into a situation where in the next couple of years they'll be producing probably higher grades than they have been throughout the whole mining operation to date. It's really lining up to be quite a compelling situation for Sandgold. Recently I was on Business News Network up here in Canada. It's also referred to as BNN, and whenever I'm on that show, they always ask me to talk about a few of my picks from the reports, and on this last show a few weeks ago, Sandgold was one of my picks, and one of the key reasons that I had picked it at that time was I was on just a few days after they had made this announcements on these on this RL East discovery, and you know, having seen those very high grades, I felt strongly that it was going to start to attract a lot more people towards the company and wanting to learn about the company. And so, you know, when I'm trying to make those kind of picks on television programs, I'm always trying to you know, find something that I think can perform, and Sandgold fit the bill because they're one of these combinations where I think that they will benefit from higher prices for the commodity that I'm bullish on. Plus, they've got the potential for above average performance based on what they're finding with their drilling. And so that's sort of what's going on with Sandgold. Now, later I'm going to put a link below this video so that you can find their website, and on their website you can find all of their past news releases and additional information that will help you do your own homework, so you can better understand the potential of the company. And so that's a wrap on today's show. Before closing, I'd like to stress that this show and our reports are for information purposes only. We aren't making buying or selling recommendations. It's important for you to do your own homework, research, and speak with your financial advisors before making any investment decisions. We're always trying to grow our audience. If you'd like to help us, below the screen you'll see some share buttons, and those share buttons will help you pass along to your friends that follow the markets how to find the show, and you can send out that message by Twitter or Facebook or email. We really appreciate you taking the time to watch this show. We're well aware that everybody is busy these days, and we strive to produce a show that saves you time and brings you helpful, high-quality information. We hope you join us for future shows, or visit us on our website at allenberryreports.com. That's also where you can go and subscribe to our email newsletter. There's no charge for the newsletter, and you'll find a subscribe button on the website. In addition, all of our past video shows are on our YouTube channel. You can find that at youtube.com/AllenberryReports. And if you forget the name, just go to our website and you'll find links to the our YouTube channel on there. Well, again, thank you for joining us, and have a great day.